killer's mirrors. A friend of mine told me this eerie story, and now I'll share it on his behalf. Back when I was in school, we were sent to a neighboring city for sports competitions with another school. We were accommodated in the dormitory of the local institute. On the last evening before heading home, we bought some beer and decided to have a bit of fun in the room. After drinking a bit, we started goofing around, throwing pillows at each other, pushing, playfully wrestling, and having a good time. One guy got thrown towards the wall and hit it quite hard. A moment later, we heard a knock from behind the wall. We thought, what if there are girls over there, and started playfully knocking back. To our surprise, each of our knocks received a response from the other side. Being tipsy teenagers, we decided to spook the girls. We grabbed 2 flashlights, wrapped ourselves in sheets, and went to the neighboring room to pretend to be ghosts. To our amazement, we saw a padlock on the door of that room. We went to the guard and told them what happened. While we narrated the story, the woman turned pale, averted her gaze, and when she caught a whiff of beer from us, she scolded us and sent us back to our room. The knocking from the wall didn't happen again. The next morning, before leaving, we asked a student in the corridor about the mysterious room. Luckily, he happened to be a 5th-year student, familiar with the history of the dormitory. He told us that 3 years earlier, 2 girls had moved into that room. They lived well until they decided that there weren't enough mirrors in their room. Each of the girls hung a large mirror above her bed, as you might guess. The beds were facing each other, and consequently, the mirrors too. Students visiting the girls often admired the endless corridor of reflections. The girls themselves enjoyed it. The mystery, the atmosphere, and then they started losing weight and withering away, as if they were on a diet. In classes, the girls looked lethargic, with dark circles under their eyes, as if they weren't getting enough sleep at night. At that time, no one paid attention. Typical student life, parties, who knows what else. Then the girls stopped attending classes altogether. The door to their room was locked from the inside. The concerned dormitory supervisor, having a duplicate key, decided to check the room. Both girls were in the room. They hanged themselves side by side in the center of the room, reflecting in both mirrors. Witnesses claimed that the mirrored corridor displayed an endless array of lifeless bodies. They had never seen anything more horrifying in their lives. After this dreadful incident, no one volunteered to live in the room where the girls perished, and it remained uninhabited. Students speculated that the mirrors were to blame, draining the souls from the girls. However, nothing was removed from the room, and to this day, the 2 mirrors still face each other,